Hey, I was wondering if I could get a couple orders priced out through you guys. I had some people tell me that you're offering some pretty good deals right now. So I was told that you guys are selling TRX and Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392 orders at slightly under MSRP.
No, sir, that's not us. That's why I was asking.
Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and this is going to be a pretty unique video that we are filming today. But before we get into the craziness, I guess is what we'll call it, I'm going to include a link to my car buying guide in the description down below. If you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to that. And then also, obviously, if you want to support the channel, it definitely helps out. Let's get right into it. So just a little bit of a backstory. I just made a video talking about the price protection program and how that affects Ram TRXs and Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392s, because I've had so many people claim that they're getting these vehicles off of MSRP and I just didn't buy it. And so I researched and I found about the price protection program, and it kind of explains why people are technically getting off of MSRP, because they're ordering vehicles early in the year and then the MSRP increases, but then they still get it at the lower price. So it looks like they're getting it off of MSRP, but they're just getting it at the original MSRP that they ordered the vehicle at. But of course, a lot of people messaged me and said, no, Ben, you don't understand. I actually did get mine off of MSRP. This is the dealership that I purchased it from. So I am indirectly calling you guys out by calling these dealerships. I'm going to reach out to these dealerships. I'm not going to name the dealerships. I'm going to make sure that nobody's name gets mentioned in this video whatsoever, because, well, I don't want to get sued, I guess. So none of the dealerships will be mentioned, and none of the people working at the dealerships that I will be on the phone with will be mentioned either. But we're going to see if I can actually attempt to put in an order for a TRX or a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392 and get it under sticker. And so yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing that I've done before I've called any of these dealerships is actually just research their websites. And I think this is a pretty interesting thing, because they're doing something that was extremely annoying for me to deal with when I actually worked at the car dealership. And this is basically posting this extremely low price that not every person qualifies for, but that's what they're advertising out to the world, is what they're quote unquote selling vehicles for. And not listing out exactly how you qualify for that price until you go down to like the bottom of their tab on any particular vehicle and then read the fine print and realize, oh, you have to qualify for this just monstrous list of rebates. And then on top of that, that doesn't take into account all of their dealership fees they add on top of everything. And so far, reading through all of these dealers' websites, they're all doing that same thing. Some of them are more transparent than others. Like one dealership, I really like what they have set up on their website, where they show like pricing and then they have conditional pricing. It still could be, perceived as confusing to a person, because they might think that, oh, conditional pricing, oh, whatever, I probably qualify for these conditions. And, a regular person might think they qualify for the lower price, but at least it is more transparent. One of the other dealer websites, like, not transparent at all. It's just like, this is the price. And then you have to go all the way down, read the fine print, and then it goes, here's the offers and the price. And then also we have this $2,000 charge here and this $1,000 charge here. And then once I added everything up, it was the same price as what it's being sold for at that type of vehicle at other dealerships. And so, so far, pricing seems the same with these dealers, and they're doing annoying things on their website to make it look like they're selling vehicles for less money than they are. And I'm wondering if this is why people are thinking that these dealers are selling TRXs and Wrangler 392s at under MSRP. Okay, so this section is going to be slightly edited, because obviously when I call the dealership, they're probably going to mention the name of the dealership and the name of the salesperson I'm talking with. And, I don't want that in the video for obvious reasons. And so I will edit out those parts, but I'll try to keep in, the majority of the conversation. Anyways, let's call them. No, I was wondering if I could talk to someone about pricing on orders with several vehicles.
One moment.
Hey, I was wondering if I could get a couple orders priced out through you guys. I had some people tell me that you're offering some pretty good deals right now.
Okay, what kind of deals are you talking about? 'Cause
Oh, of course.
What kind of deals were you told?
So I was told that you guys are selling TRX and Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392 orders at slightly under MSRP.
No, sir, that's not us. That's why I was asking. I've had quite a few people call about that.
Okay, I completely understand.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No, that's completely fine. I really appreciate your time, though.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
First one down, doesn't sell them at under MSRP. Next one.
All calls are recorded for quality assurance.
Hey, I was recommended by a couple of people to reach out to you about orders on vehicles because apparently you guys are giving some pretty good deals right now.
Okay.
I was told,
What
yeah, of course. I was told that you guys are selling Ram TRXs and Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392s at slightly under sticker for customer orders right now.
if we can still order them, I would have to check that. Because the orders have been getting cut down here just recently.
Okay.
I do have a TRX in my showroom, pre-owned, sticker on this 104.
How much is that one going
100
for?
miles on it. It's 104.
What was the original
Got
MSRP on it?
1,200 miles on it. I'm not even sure, to tell you the truth. Probably like 94.
Okay. So if I were to, so if the orders were still open, what am I able to get? So when I spec'd out like the TRX on Ram's website, for example, it came out to about 103 with all the options that I added onto it because it had pretty fully loaded.
It would be MSRP plus dealer ads. And the dealer ads are $29.95.
Okay, so then I wouldn't be getting it off of MSRP. I'd just be paying MSRP.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, they normally mark them up 15,000.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, that's a lot better than 15,000 over. There you go. MSRP plus dealer charge. That is definitely not off of sticker. Hey, I was recommended by several people to reach out to you guys on ordering a new vehicle because they said that you guys do really good prices on orders right now.
Okay, what kind of vehicle are you looking to order?
So either I'm still debating between both of them, just depending on what the price ends up being. A Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392 or a Ram TRX.
And I don't think the Wrangler 392. I don't think you order them anymore.
Okay, what about the TRX then?
TRX is still available, yeah.
So if I were to order one, what would my price be on the order?
Depends how you build it. I wouldn't know.
So when I built it on Ram's website, I did it pretty fully loaded, and so their stated MSRP was about 103,000 with the options that I put onto it.
Okay. Okay. You have like a PDF file if you want. You have an email. I can email you. You can send me over your PDF file, and I can send you a pricing.
Yeah, I might be. I don't have it pulled up right in front of me right now. I just did it last night, but I'm just wondering.
I mean, I would need that in order for me to know what price I can give you, because I wouldn't know off the top of my head by you telling me. I just have to put everything in perspective, right? Build it, and then whatever the price is, my manager will. That's it.
Okay. Would I be able to just tell you the options that I put in with it?
Sure. What is it? So we got a TRX 1500 right? In white with the red interior, red bar, spare tire for the dismounting, level 2, sunroof, side steps, off-road side steps. I'm sorry. Bell utility. Anything else I'm missing?
No, that was everything.
Okay. Yeah, I'll price it out.
Hey guys, it's Ben Hardy. Just kidding.
It has been several hours since I called all those dealerships and I still haven't received a call back from the one dealership that said that they would get me pricing. And that's basically a dealership's way of saying, hey buddy, that pricing doesn't actually exist and we're never gonna call you back because there's no sense in it because we know we can't sell you a car because you're looking for a deal that doesn't exist. I worked in the car business for several years. I know what's going on. And so let's kind of just fully sum things up. So what have we learned from today's video? That is that you shouldn't trust strangers on the internet, but that's been a given since like the 1990s. Seriously though, the lying has to stop. All these people claiming to get Wrangler 392s and Ram TRXs under MSRP are just flat out liars, right? And this is not taking into account price protection. We talked about that in a prior video, but that's not technically getting a deal under MSRP. That's just paying the original MSRP that you should have paid on the vehicle. Again, I called every single dealer that was stated on forums and on YouTube comments to sell vehicles under MSRP, and none of them do. The phone conversation with most dealers was, no, we don't sell vehicles under MSRP. We sell them at MSRP plus dealer fees, or we sell vehicles above MSRP. Or some dealers said, no, it's actually this other dealer. And then I call the other dealer, and then the other dealer says, no, we don't sell them under MSRP. Or they just didn't give me a call back. And a dealership not giving a person a call back is an easy way of saying, hey, that deal doesn't exist. I'm not going to waste my time calling you back because you're a waste of time, because you want a deal that doesn't exist and you're not going to buy unless you can get that deal that doesn't exist. So seriously, stop lying to people. Stop telling people that you're getting these vehicles under sticker when you're not, because it's messing with people's minds when they come into these purchases, because people now think, oh, I can go in and get a TRX for $8,000 off sticker, so it actually will fit in my budget. And then they go into a dealership and then they find out, no, that doesn't actually exist. Or they call these dealers and find out that that doesn't actually exist, just like what I did today. And it was quite exhausting. So you guys got to thank me for the legwork. But yeah, it doesn't exist. So like, it needs to stop. Now, the only circumstance that I could actually see one of these vehicles selling under MSRP is if someone worked at a dealership as like a manager or a salesperson, and that dealership really likes that person, then maybe the owner of the store or maybe the general manager of the store would be willing to let one of the vehicles go at under MSRP. But aside from that, right, to a regular person, to the regular, Ram TRX / Jeep Wrangler 392 community, they're not going to do that. They don't care. They know the market, right? When these vehicles are selling for massive premiums used, when TRXs are selling for $20,000, $30,000 over sticker used, and Wrangler 392s are selling for $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 over sticker used, dealerships are not going to discount them. It does not make any sort of logical sense. So again, stop the lying. So that's going to sum things up for today's video. Let me know if you guys like this style of video, if you want me to do some more undercover investigating to get to the bottom of other sort of issues, I guess, in the car industry. But as always, if you're stopping for the first time, please subscribe, and I will see all of you in that next video.